Hello my loves, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. I was honestly about to literally set up the studio and film that, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a vlog stuff. The thing is, I can't find my vlog camera, so I'm actually holding a massive Canon camera, but I'm going to try and set up and just do a casual video because I do not feel like setting up today, and I want to make this like casual, intimate and just cozy, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Oh, Bella wants to join. I have never filmed here. I'm in my room on the floor. But you know what? It is not bad lighting. So why do I look so weird? How's everyone's day going? What are you guys up to? P.S. I'm wearing pajama bottoms in case anyone's wondering. And socks. Okay, now that that's down. So, I just quickly wanted to make like an intimate video. I was contemplating on creating this video. I guess some of you may know from the title now if you follow me on social media. And you know, I didn't want to make it at first, but then I thought, I feel like I owe this to Tiffany. She's been with me pretty much my whole life, and she deserves a video, just like a tribute to her, if you will. So I have Bella right here by my side. She decided to join my no, and I'm gonna be yeah, kind of giving you guys a story on what happened with Tiffany and how we got to where we are now. Do I have to get up and close that window? Let's hope not, but to be safe I'm gonna close it 1 second. So what happened was, exactly a week ago now, about 10 days ago now, everything changed. Like, it's so funny. I just recently uploaded a blog post today actually on Tahmasian.com on how blogging has, you know, changed me and what things I've learned through blogging. And I started off my post by saying, isn't it crazy how as soon as you think everything's going amazing in your life and things are going according to plan and they're actually working out, something has to get in the way of that. Let me know if that's ever happened to you. Because it totally happens to me all the time. Crazy. So pretty much, you know, everything was going well, and I was actually telling everyone around me. I was like, to my sister Sarah and like my best friends, I was like, you guys, like, this year may be one of my favorite years ever. If I can say so myself, I may be a tiny bit proud of myself because I've ticked off so many things from my dreams and my goals and my vision board, and I've made them my reality, and I can't believe it's happening. I was thinking in the back of my head, I was like, imagine if I'm saying this now and like by the end of this year something really bad happens. And I was like, no, don't even think that, don't even put that out into the universe. And lo and behold, it was a really normal regular day. We went to pick up my mom. She came from Australia. You know, it was the day after Thanksgiving. We came back and my mom just started crying. Like, she was like, oh my god, Tiffany was our 16-year-old Jack Russell. My mom got her, well, let me give you guys a back end. So my mom bought Tiffany, which is our beautiful Jack Russell Terrier, exactly 16 years ago now. And she, you know, we wanted a dog, but she didn't want to get us a dog. She was like, it's too messy, we have 3 kids already, who's going to take care of the dog? We begged my mum, and she was just like, no, not now. When my uncle passed away at a very young age, he was about 30, on a motorbike accident, which you guys know him, I speak about him all the time. He was more like an older brother to us. We're going through severe depression. My mum went through severe depression. We all went through counselling. We're all young kids. I was 12, Ireland was 10, and my sister was 8. And you know, we all literally had to go to therapy and counselling. It was really, really bad. We'll wake up from nightmares, and it was just a really tough time on our family. And my mum spoke to a doctor, and he was like, you know what, I think it's good. I think you should bring your 3 kids a little dog, and they can just to have like a positive energy around the house. I'm getting emotional. So what happened was, Mum bought Tiffany, and she surprised us, and in the clip that I'm going to show you guys, we were screaming for our dear life because I just didn't think that could be our reality. I just never thought we'd be able to get a dog because my mum didn't want to, you know, get one for us. That was like literally the best day of my life. Like, I was like, Mum, it's my dog. I get to walk her. I get to feed her. That's insane. Anyway, so that's how we got Tiffany. She was literally in our lives, and she truly did. I know, like, it's so funny, every time I used to watch videos like these of people losing dogs, I was like, yeah, it's hard, but I never thought it would be this hard. It's honestly, honest to God, it feels like losing a human. It feels like I've lost, like someone has passed away in human form in my life. So my mum bought Tiffany, and she truly did fill a void in our lives. We were all so lost. My mum had severe depression, and she really did feel a massive void in all our lives. And we had something to look forward to. We would run home from school to be with her, to play with her. We would tell our secrets to her. It was such a beautiful impact that she had on us. And anyway, so fast forward to last Friday. We went to the airport, we came back, and she had lost weight for the past, you know, few months. But we took her to the doctor. They did a blood test on her, and the doctor clearly said, I remember this, Sarah has this recorded, that everything's fine. She has like a mental, it's like a mental thing that she thinks that she's thirsty, that's why she keeps drinking water, but she seems to be really fine and really healthy for a senior dog. She was 16. We even celebrated her 16th birthday 2 weeks ago on my Instagram. Was throwing up 2 days ago now. Sorry, at the time she was throwing up 2 days before I went to the airport, so about 10 days ago now. But you know, we thought it was like another bug, she'll be fine. So I boiled white rice for her, so it was brown rice for her, and I hand fed her brown rice and she seemed to be fine. The day before I went skydiving, I woke up and she had, you know, thrown up a bit, so I took her outside, but you know, and then she slept, like she seemed fine, she was walking, she was still crying for food, so it was like her normal self to us. So we went to the airport to pick up my mum, and we came back and my mum started bawling her eyes out. She's like, Tiffany, Toto, like we used to call her Toto from Wizard of Oz as a nickname. Oh, Bella's looking at me when I said her name. And me and Sarah were like, why are you crying? Like, this is like normal. What do you... She's like, no, she looks really, really bad. It's so crazy how things come full circle. We'll joke about it. Before Ireland came, we were like, don't die on us, Tiffany, even though you're 16. Ireland has to come and see you. Like it was a joke because we knew like she was completely healthy. And then before my mom came, we were like, Tiffany, mama's coming tomorrow, don't die on us, mama wants to see you. We would literally joke about that because we thought she was going to live forever, she was going to outlive us all. And my mom came and she started crying, and it's so funny, from that point, as soon as Tiffany saw my mom, she just like literally within hours stopped walking. I kept looking because I kept talking about Tiffany. We literally wasn't walking, she was just like paused there, and we had to carry her. This is all in a few hours, guys. It was the weirdest thing in the entire world. And we're like, okay. It was running around this morning, like this is really bizarre. Sarah's like, no, I want to take her to the vet. I was like, I don't think so, I think we should just like, you know, keep her here, give her cuddles. And Sarah was like, no, I want to take her to the vet. I'm like, fine, let's go to the vet. So we take Tiffany to the vet, and as soon as the receptionist sees Tiffany, she's like, how old's your dog? I'm like, 16. She's like, that's how my dog looked like when she was about to pass away. And I was like, hell no, you're not talking about my dog that way. Definitely no. That's a no from me. And we were all literally in so much denial that like, now when I look back, I'm just like, well, like, we were truly in so much denial. They call us in, they're talking about options, and my mom's like, listen, just do a blood test on her. We did a blood test 3 months ago. She seemed fine. Let's just do a blood test and we'll take her from there. We were so confident in everything, knowing in everything's going to be fine, that my mom, Sarah, and I were booking Sarah like a laser appointment. That's how confident and just content we were, and just completely on a page that everything's fine, like that. We were like in La La Land, 100%, full on denial. That's how confident we were that everything's fine. The doctor comes back and they go, her liver is failing, she has pancreatitis, something in her body was meant to be at 1,000, it's at level 5,000, she's in pain. That makes me so sad. And we were like, what do you mean? We came for an appointment a few months ago, she seemed fine, the doctor did blood test, everything was fine. And they were like, no, well, this can happen like in a matter of weeks, and anyway, this is what's happening. And she had lost a lot of weight at that point. And I was like, okay, what are our options? And the lady was like, listen, if you want to do what's best for your dog, I think put her to sleep. If not, you have to take her to emergency. And it's like, I don't know, $5,000 a day. And we're like, we don't care about the money. What would you do if it was your dog? And obviously for legal reasons, she can't really answer that question. And this other very lovely nurse, very sweet nurse, or assistant, I guess, vet assistant, was like, listen, she's in pain. Like, I think you need to put your dog to sleep. And we're like, well, hold on. If we do take her to emergency, how long is she going to live for? And the vet was like, not long, just a few more hours. Like, you know, but she's in a lot of pain. We're like, okay, give us time. And by this stage, Tiffany was lying, like she was like literally just lying on the vet table. She really wasn't moving much, and she was awake obviously, but she wasn't doing much. Oh, it's so sad. It's just so heartbreaking. Like, anyway, so we were all at the vet table and we're like, what do we do? And the lady said, listen, just from me to you, if you take your dog back home, because I wanted Bella to see Tiffany, so she can, because Bella is like, her entire life is based around Tiffany. She hasn't lived a life without Tiffany, so I wanted her to see Tiffany and just understand what was happening. And the vet said, if you take her home, she might start like coughing up blood, you know, it can be bad. Like, I think you need to put her to sleep. And it's so funny, even up until that point, we were all in so much denial. I was like, no, definitely, like, she'll be fine in a few minutes. Like, this is a dream. I was pinching myself, like, Lilian, wake up from your dream. It was the most hardest thing. I'm like, okay, hypothetically, if we put her to sleep, how long do we have? And they said 20 minutes. And I'm just like, isn't it so weird how you spend so much time with someone or an animal or whoever for literally pretty much your whole life, and what, you have 20 minutes to say bye? What the hell? At that point, had lost it. She was like crying, and obviously my mom and me, like, I was crying so much. You know when you cry so much your eyes are falling out of your head and your brain like literally starts moving and hurting? I was like, I'm either gonna faint or pass out myself. I don't know what's going on. That means the same thing. At one point she wasn't moving, so we're like, okay, if she's in pain, we're not going to be selfish, we're going to do what's best for her. And I can't even literally say put her to sleep. Like, Sarah said, you know, we should all spend a minute with her alone, or a few minutes alone, and just like talk to her in a very comfortable way, just by ourselves in the room with her. We're like, okay, our mom should go first. So me and Sarah get up to leave the room, and mind you, the whole time Tiffany's like out of it. Me and Sarah start walking to leave the room. Tiffany literally jumps up like nothing's wrong. She's like, and I'm like, Sarah, she doesn't want us to go, so come back. So me and Sarah come back, and that was a sign she didn't want us to leave, so we didn't leave. And I didn't know how any of this works. Like, I don't know, I've never lost a dog before. It was my first time. They had put an IV in her, because before that we were still like very confident that she was going to be fine. We're like, just give her an IV, get her fluids up and running. She was dehydrated because she wasn't eating. My gosh, that was the most hardest thing that we have ever done. Like, honestly, in my whole life, that was the hardest thing that I've ever done. So they removed it, and we, you know, all I wanted her to say, and I know this is crazy because the dog can't watch a YouTube video, but if she can hear this, like, all I kept trying to say was, Tiffany, thank you for everything that you've done. Like, I know this sounds crazy for people that don't have dogs, but you have no idea how much, I mean, I'm sure people that do have dogs understand, you have no idea how much a dog can change your entire mood. You know, if someone's in depression, they change that. Like, when you walk out of the house and you come back in like 30 seconds later, they make it seem like you've gone to war and come back. Like, it's crazy how much love you receive from an animal. And all I wanted to tell her was, and I did tell her, I was like, thank you for being there for us when we needed you. Thank you for literally being there for me before I was a teen, during my teenage years, finishing high school, being 21, traveling, graduating, moving countries. I literally brought both my dogs with me to America from Australia, and I think that was the best thing I've ever done, even though everyone was telling me not to. I'm like, I don't care, I'll pay for everything, I don't care, and I did do that. Spending 3 years in LA with me, like, and I just kept telling her thank you, thank you, thank you, and I really hope she heard me. And it was the hardest thing. I've never seen Sarah like lose herself like that, and had cried so much for like 5 days after each other. We had forgotten to eat, we had that much, like, people were like, oh, what red eyeshadow are you wearing? And I was like, I'm not wearing makeup. Like, that's how much we were crying. Our eyeballs were coming out of our faces. It's the hardest thing, and I mean, I always knew it was going to be hard. And I never watched films like Marley and Me because I just can't bear to watch a movie like that, but it truly was the hardest thing, and it was so much more worse than I thought it would be, so much more heartbreaking than I thought it would be. And I don't know, one of my friends left a comment on one of my posts saying, I really hope you meet her consciousness again, because I've experienced that with my past dog, and I hope you do too. And I'm just like, I really hope I do too. She definitely was an angel to us. It's so funny how an animal can change your entire life. Tiffany, you changed our lives, and there is no words and nothing that we can do to repay you. I hope we did somehow, some way. She really was an angel, and I always thought like my uncle had gifted her to us as 3 young children, because we needed that when he passed away. So Tiffany, thank you, we love you. And I made a little bit of a video for her, and I hope you guys, I'm sorry I keep crying, I hope you guys like it. It's just a tribute to her and how much she changed our lives. So Tiffany, this is for you. We love you so much.
Same thing all over again. Yes.
I love you.
Hattie?
I dreamed I held you in my arms when I awoke, dear. I hung my head, sunshine, my only sunshine. When skies are grey.
Happy birthday to you.